back into the Naperville gym with Darius. Here we are in the same clothes. And obviously we're hitting kettlebell TRX workout number 2. Okay, again, you guys have asked for some examples, some ideas. We're here to give it to you. You've done a great job putting these together. This is a little bit different than the last one. So you've got 4 actual workouts. Kettlebell workout number 1, kettlebell workout number 2, TRX workout number 1, TRX workout number 2. You can go kettlebell 1 to TRX 1, however you want to do it. Is that how you're planning it?
Yes.
So you'll talk them through that, right? Okay, each exercise in here, 20 reps. Each round, so 1, 2, 1, 2, they're 12 minutes each. 12-minute rounds, 20 reps per exercise. All right, take it away, my friend.
All right, so just like Jello was explaining, we have 4 different rounds. Each round is 12 minutes long. Each workout, you're gonna do 20 times of each. And then if you finish the workouts, you're gonna restart and keep going until the 12-minute round is over with. So depending upon how your room is set up, as far as how many TRXs you have, and how many members you have in the class, you can have one group start with the kettlebell, another group start with TRX on round 1, and then once that 12-minute round is over, you can switch them off, and then just keep going just like that, okay? So for round 1 with the kettlebell, you're gonna start with a sumo squat. So you're gonna grab the kettlebell of your liking, feet shoulder width apart, hold the kettlebell up, you're gonna squat down, and come right back up. 20 times, then you have a split jerk. So you're gonna start with kettlebells right here. You're gonna do a light squat, just like that. You're gonna do that 20 times. Then you have a front squat, double. So you're gonna have 2 kettlebells like this, feet shoulder width apart, squat down, and come up. And then you have the overhead press, double as well. All it is basic shoulder press, just like that.
So what was the first exercise?
The first one was a sumo squat.
So shouldn't that be a little bit wider then? A
So
wider
that one,
stance
we're gonna focus on more of the hip flex than the hamstrings.
Okay,
That's
so
why we
more
want
of
to
a
feet a little bit
regular
closer.
squat then?
Yes.
Okay.
Then round 2 of the kettlebells, we're gonna do a 2-hand straight press. So this one you wanna go to a lighter kettlebell. We're gonna focus on the chest. So you can go to a very light kettlebell, depending upon what the person can handle. You're gonna hold the kettlebell just like this. Keep it clenched, keep your elbows in tight. Press forward and come back. It's gonna work the inner part of the chest. Then you have a windmill. So with this one, all you're gonna do is take 1 kettlebell. You're gonna hold it up just like this. And this one is very complicated. You wanna make sure that you keep your legs stiff. And you're gonna rotate down just like this as far as you can. Come back up, keep that kettlebell up in the air. You're gonna do that 20 times on each side. So the other side, just like that. Okay? Make sure the person is very comfortable with it. If they can't do it with the kettlebell, do it without the kettlebell.
Perfect.
The next thing you have is a good morning. So this one, we have a couple different modifications for it depending upon the person's fitness level. So you can take the kettlebell, hold it across your chest. This one, you're gonna go into a stiff leg deadlift motion. Feet shoulder width apart, slightly bent. Back straight, you're gonna lean forward. Come back. If you can't do it that way, we do have a band set up where you can hold it right here, just like this. Come forward enough where you can feel the resistance. Same motion. Go down, come back up.
So that's a little bit better on somebody with lower back issues or that's just afraid of not having the support that they need when they forward fold. So good option, Darius.
The next one we have is a glute bridge with a press. So 2 same size kettlebells. You're gonna go to the ground. So you're gonna bring your feet back. All you do is start with your hips up in the air. As you go down, press up. Just like this. If you want to modify it to make it a little harder, put 1 leg in the air, same way. As you go down, you want to tell the member, make sure that the hips stay up in the air, that we can keep those muscles engaged. And lastly, you have a straight leg crunch. So you're gonna grab a kettlebell that you can handle. All you're gonna do is come up, just like this. If you can't do it weighted, do it without a weight, or you can modify it, bring your legs up just like this, just like that.
So those are your two kettlebell, 1 and 2. Okay, so round 1, kettlebells was the squats, split jerk, front squat, and then overhead press. Kettlebell 2, 2-hand straight press, windmill, good morning, glute bridge with press, straight leg crunch, and again, 20 reps of everything, 12-minute rounds. Now, TRX?
Yep.
Yep.
So now we're gonna go to the TRX part where you have the seated bicep curls. So, you're gonna come to the ground. All you're gonna do is sit on your butts, lean back, arms straight up, curl up in the air, just like that. Again, if it's too easy, just go forward, lean back a whole lot more. If it's too hard, go back. The next thing you're gonna do, you have a hamstring curl. So you're gonna place your feet inside the loops. Hips up, just curl in, straighten the legs out. Just like that. The next workout you're gonna do, you have a side plank. So you're gonna put your feet inside the loops.
You have a hard time with that one, don't you?
And put your feet inside the loops. All you're gonna do is come up, down, just like this.
Each side?
Yep, 20 on each side. And then once you finish that, you can go straight into a pike. This one, be very careful not to go up too crazy and fast, because then you will have an impingement in your lower back. So be very careful. So all you're gonna do is go in a plank position and gently raise up and come down, just like that. What I tell people, if they can't do that, all you have to do is just lay on your back, just like this. Or one leg, just like that.
Nice.
Cool, nice options.
And then round 2, this one has a lot more on the upper body. So you have a clock press. This one, make sure that the member stays nice and stiff. You don't want to try to rush it. This one is a lot of stability. So you're gonna hold your hands just like, hold your hands just like this. You're gonna take one arm, go out, come back in, just like this. After you finish that, you have a chest fly. You're gonna go out, and then come back in, just like that.
That's gonna be tough back to back.
Yep.
Yeah, wow.
So, a lot of chest. Then you have a tricep extension. Arms up. You're gonna lean forward, keep your elbows in front, push back, just like that. If it's too intense, put one foot in front, lean forward, push back. Then you have a pistol squat. So go on one leg, go down and come up. If you can't do the pistol squat, put both legs on the ground, squat down and come up. And lastly, you have a side knee tuck. So it's just like a regular knee tuck, but you'll bring your legs to the side. So and go just like this, and bring both knees to one side, bring them back, opposite side, just like that. Gonna engage that core a lot.
Okay, so in summary, those were your two TRX workouts. So round 1, seated bicep curls, hamstring curls, side planks, and pike. Round 2, clock press, chest fly, tricep extensions, pistol squat, side knee tucks. Okay, but the way that I think you're wanting them to do it is a kettlebell and then a TRX round. A kettlebell, they can start wherever they want, but to flip-flop?
Yes.
Okay, very cool, awesome, good work. So I hope you guys like this. Yeah. Cool, nice, Darius. All right.